Hello and welcome to another live production here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network is proud to be the official voice of Waller County Athletics, serving the Hempstead Bobcats, the Waller Bulldogs, the Royal Falcons, and the Prairie View A&M University Panthers. Let us now join today's broadcast.
Well, welcome. It is round 2 right now as we get ready for the nightcap of Championship Saturday live here from the Toyota Center. Mike Prince here with you as the Panthers get ready to take on the Texas Southern Tigers. It has been a good start for PV Nation thus far, and we'll see how the nightcap will continue. A lot of things going on. Got the coaches and everybody in position. Good crowd coming out. You got to be pleased if you're the SWAC officials with everything, how it ends up working. 2 local schools battling out for the conference title. Coach Byron Rim and the Panthers are ready to get things just situated as they now make their announcements for the starting lineups. They're going to do the rise of the national anthem. There's going to be a singing of the national anthem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back. The singing of the national anthem, we'll be back with the starting lineups.
I know that as parents, we work hard to do everything right. We baby-proof our homes, put our kids in car seats, and learn what to do in an emergency. Yet most parents don't know that children could be poisoned by lead paint in their own homes. Lead poisoning causes permanent learning and behavior disorders, and the culprit is usually dust from peeling or chipping lead paint, which goes from the children's hands right into their mouths. Keep paint in good condition in your home, daycare, and other places where your children live and play. Ask your doctor to test your child for lead poisoning and get your home tested too. For more information on how to address lead paint problems safely, call 1-800-424-LEAD. This has been a public service announcement from the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Jesse!
Let's go, guys!
Hey, did you guys know that kids who play sports earn more money when they grow up?
Of course. I knew that. Hey, did you guys know that kids who read books have a bigger vocabulary?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Wow, Jinx. Did you guys know that friendly children have more friends?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's true. I knew that. Did you guys know that winter babies are better at music?
Everyone knows that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
obvious.
Oh, hey, guys, did you know that most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Huh, I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure I knew that.
I'm pretty sure you didn't.
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right car seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the starting lineups, and we will give them to you. For the Texas Southern Tigers, you have D.D. Scarver playing guard, wearing number 1. You have Madarius Gibbs at the guard position, wearing number 3. Lawrence Johnson Danner, he also will be in the guard position, wearing number 11. D'Angelo Scott, number 15, out of Los Angeles, California, the 6'7" senior. And you have the Player of the Year in the Southwest Athletic Conference, that being Mr. Eric Murray. For the Prairie View A&M University Panthers, you have Lewis Monks, number 3, the senior out of Arlington, Texas. Trey Haygood, junior out of Pensacola, Florida, wearing number 5. Jules Montgomery will be playing in the forward position, wearing number 20, senior out of West Hills, California. Montrell Scott, junior out of Dallas, Texas, wearing number 31. And Regis Unwukamuchi, the senior out of Missouri City. They got him listed as a senior, but he's a junior, and I had to keep going through that. So they got everything set up, and we are set up. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Lee Hall and GWoodLive.com with the simulcast. Want to apologize those who have just joined us on our broadcast today. We were moved at the last minute, but we are doing. That's why we have multiple ways of getting these broadcasts out to you. And we are ready to get things going right now. The Panthers are the visiting team. They will be in their black uniforms with the purple numbers trimmed in gold. This is round 3 between they and these Texas Southern Tigers. The first game was an epic game, winning the triple overtime, where the Panthers lost 86, I'm sorry. The tip is controlled by the TSU Tigers, and they'll be going from our right to left. Backing up and working is Madarius Gibbs. He gets it out to Eric Murray, who's being guarded by Unwukamuchi. Working down low now, and a bounce pass to Murray. He spins in the paint, kicks it back out to Gibbs. Gibbs goes up. That shot is altered, and the tip-in was missed by Scott and picked up and saved by Murray. Pulling it back out now with a new shot clock is Madarius Gibbs. Texas Southern and the Prairie View Panthers in the championship game. Congratulations to the Lady Panthers for winning their bid for the 4-peat. Getting things set right now. Working, going to the left. Working, spins inside the paint. And it's going to be D'Angelo Scott called for the travel. And it can be a pretty big game, as there's a stoppage on the clock. I was letting them know that you can put your headphone right here until you're ready to speak. I got Mr. Ryan McGinty here. He's the SID for the Panthers. He'll be chiming in throughout tonight's coverage. Back to coverage now as Montrell Scott gets it to Haygood. Panthers going from left to right on the dial. Gets it to Monk. Monk's looking for Regis Unwukamuchi out in the corner. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Now it's over to Haygood. Haygood penetrates, gets through Murray. He misses. Murray made him alter that shot, and it's a rebound for the big man. It's going to be a reach-in foul against Trey Haygood. And you can feel the emotions already kicking off with the early start of this contest. Mike Prince here with you live from the Toyota Center as the Prairie View A&M University Panthers and the Texas Southern Tigers are battling here for the SWAC title. Regis Unwukamuchi is charged with the pushing foul. as Eric Murray trying to work down in the paint. Eric Murray has been the big feature of today's coverage or the Southwest Athletic Conference. He was a big transfer student, and he is now working. The jumper is no good by Lawrence Danner, and the rebound is saved by Murray. He lost it out of bounds. A good hustle that time by Montrell Scott. So the Panthers now 2-0 at 17:30 in the first half. Scott gets it to Montgomery in the corner, swings it back to Trey Good, back down to Regis Onwakamuchi, who gets it back out to Haygood. Pumping it now to to Montrell Scott, who gets it to Montgomery. Lewis Monks with the three, and it's good. Monks nails the three, and it makes it 3-2. Murray, Gibbs with the basket, and it is now 4-3. Panthers trail the Tigers. Battle of the felines right now. Working it over. Monks gets it from the left elbow. His jumper is good, and he's going to be a key. If Monks is hot, got to keep it within grabs and make sure he doesn't get too contagious and keep that spreading out. The Panthers have made it this far in their run with spreading the ball out. Working the covers now. Get the slide. Big block by Regis Onwakamuchi on Scarver, and here come the Panthers. Pushing it to Montrell Scott. Stops, fires, and it's good. Panthers up 7-4, 16-22 in the first half of play. Panthers trying to pull it out. The number 8 seed working now. They've taken care of the number 1 seed. Now they're up against the number 2 seed. Swinging it out. The jumper is no good from Gibbs. And here come the Panthers. Haygood gets it across the timeline. 15-50 now in the first half. Haygood goes up, makes Murray goes up, and gets the shot. Big play by Mr. Haygood. Panthers bench is standing up right in our view. And we'll try to work it out as we can. Working now going is Danner. Danner swings it, working down to Murray. And Regis Onwakamuchi knocks that ball away. And here come the Panthers. Monks off the glass. And it's 11-4. Panthers on top. Timeout taken on the floor. The tempo's being set. And at 15-24, the Panthers on top. 11-4. We'll be right back.
Another proud supporter for the Open Mic Broadcast Network and the Waller County broadcast coverage is the City of Prairie View 4B Economic Group. The City of Prairie View encourages you to show support for their local businesses. The Star of Texas Home Health Care, Jolivet Auto Repair Shop, National Urban Construction Company, Leday's Insurance Company, Uptown Beauty and Barbershop, Papa John's Pizza, PV Grocery, Loretta's Place Beauty Shop, Prairie View Credit Union, Subway Sandwich Shop, Brubaker's Barbecue, and the Unco Gas Station. Coming together as one, the City of Prairie View, located right in the heart of Waller County, Texas.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout taken by Coach Michael Davis. Panthers up 11-4, 7-point lead. 7 points from Lewis Monks, 2 for Haygood, 2 for Montrell Scott. Panthers now pressing on the floor will be number 32, Mr. Aaron Claiborne. Claiborne now working at the high area. Now is Gibbs trying to work it, getting down low to Claiborne. Claiborne's shot was blocked, and there's going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul against Montrell Scott as 15:03 now is a timeout, media timeout. No, it's not a media time. Well, it might just be a media timeout. 15:04, Panthers up 11-4.
To be fully fit. You have to be physically fit. You also have to be mentally fit.
I wish that more warriors would realize how important it is that you get the psychological support that you need so that you can focus on the rest of your life.
I think it takes strength in order to admit that you have an issue, but it also takes intuitiveness of a friend, a leader, a supervisor to pick up on the signal that the soldier is having issues and needs to seek professional help in dealing with it.
It's also important for the lowest possible levels of leadership to be very supportive in helping their members get the help that they need.
When I went to get help, I had more help than I could have asked for from my entire command.
It's sometimes challenging to come to a senior staff member or senior officer in the unit with a problem. There's not a commanding officer out there or a leadership staff out there that doesn't want to help. So don't hesitate. Come ask.
Learn more by visiting www.realwarriors.net or calling 1-866-966-1020.
I had PTSD. Once I was back from Iraq, I was distant from everybody in my family.
We had a reunion of our unit, and you'd hear these spouses say, "Is your husband doing that? My husband's doing that too. I thought it was just us." And really understanding that, hey, this is a common experience.
I learned more to listen to what he was saying, and that made it easier for me to understand where his pain.
Well, I was trying to give Ryan some room to say something. He looked like he saw a ghost. The second shot is no good. The rebound is by Montreal Scott. And now here comes Haygood. Haygood gets it across. Ryan is in between working on writing his stories. Chapman misses his first free throw attempt. And one thing about DeMondre, he's hot or cold from that free throw line. His second one is good. And we'll take that 50% from DeMondre all day long.
In that battle with Claiborne, they're both Michigan guys. Claiborne from Benton Harbor, DeMondre's from Flint. So this is a personal battle for him in the paint.
Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, Coach Riem mentioned that in his press conference on yesterday. Working on the wing now is Scarver. Scarver kicks it back out, trying to get the pick from Claiborne. Kicks it over, and good ball movement that time by the Tigers. Missing the shot was Rodriguez, and coming up with the rebound was Ray Penn. Coming back, going to work right now on the right wing. Going back to the left is Penn. Swings it over to the corner to Gibbs. Gibbs kicks it back out over to Scarver. 20 seconds, a shot by Scarver. No good. Good defense by Montreal Scott. Lewis Monks come up with the rebound. Monks stops. Pulls it over back to Haygood at the top of the key with 23 seconds on the shot clock. Swinging things over. This is championship Saturday. Alley-oop to Monk, and he gets the layup to fall in. I thought he was going to do the funky donkey, but he didn't do it.
He'll get a 6 just because he made the basket.
Yes, sir. Going through and missing that shot was Rodriguez. Here come the Panthers. Haygood pushing it hard. Off the shot, no good. Picked up by Chapman, and coming in aggressively, knocking down Chapman and getting a foul will be Jose Rodriguez. And with 13-20, the Panthers up 14-5. As now checking in will be John Briscoe. Will come in as Montreal Scott goes out, and it looks like Montgomery will go out, and Rasai Jenkins will come in. So Monk's now working, looking to get the inbound pass, gets it to Rasai Jenkins off the deflection from Briscoe. Now back into the hands of Haygood. Haygood working it to Briscoe. 25 on the shot clock. Rasai Jenkins working down low against Murray. Taking the times now on the Panthers as now Briscoe swinging over to the right side. Gets it back up top to Rasai Jenkins. 14 on the shot clock. Stopping and firing is Lewis Monks. That's no good. The rebound picked up by Madarius Gibbs. Gibbs gets it across the timeline. Slowing it down. Looking for Murray down in the paint. Spins around. The short hook is no good. He gets his own rebound. Misses that second shot. Falling through and coming away with it is Briscoe. Briscoe pulls it back. And good defense by the Panthers. It's been about defense. I was talking with Coach Smith on yesterday at the post-game coverage of yesterday. Now Rasai Jenkins swings it over to Trey Haygood on the left wing. Haygood pulling it back in. He has 18 seconds on the shot clock. Going back, he shoots the three, and it's no good. The rebound is picked up by D'Angelo Scott. Gets it into the hands of Madarius Gibbs. Gibbs comes across, goes across, lifted off to the side, coming in, shooting, missing, and over in the far corner now. Going baseline, trying to get it. Now it's into the hands of Penn. Penn now hits it off, and the three-pointer was no good by Gibbs. The rebounds picked up by the Panthers.
Gibbs is not a shooter. He's a pass-first point guard. He will turn down a wide-open shot to get a better pass inside.
Well, I'm glad that he's doing that. We'll be our next stoppage will be a media timeout. 11:45 now. Set. The Panthers on top 14-5. There's a shot by Briscoe. It's no good. The rebound picked up and thrown. And it's going to be almost a kickball against Gibbs, but they did not call it. So now it's into the hands of Danner. Danner swings it over to Penn. Penn looking, being guarded by Haygood. Looking, trying to get low, falling down and getting the pass with Scott. And Murray shoots the long jumper and he misses it, picked up by Monks. Panthers up 14-5 with 11-10 in the first half of play of this SWAC championship. Panthers now working. And they're taking their time as they're swinging it around the perimeter. Briscoe bounces to Rasai Jenkins, who now looks, spins, goes underneath Murray, misses the shot, but the rebound is grabbed strong by Lawrence Johnson Danner. Gets it now into the hands of Ray Penn. Penn crossing over, standing on the left wing, pulls it back out. Being guarded by Monk. Now picked up by Rasai Jenkins. Switch it back off. Swings it over in the corner. Setting up, shooting. The set shot is no good by Danner. The rebound lost and recaptured by Rasai Jenkins. Gets it to the now Trey Haygood. And the Panthers trying to continually pour it on.
TSU doesn't want to score. Prairie View can't find a basket now. Prairie View just needs to slow down and get a high percentage shot.
Yes, sir. Coming up on 10-10 now. We still are owed a immediate timeout at the next stoppage of play. Working down low to Chapman. Chapman being guarded by Scott. Working underneath. And there's going to be a foul call. And when we come back from the media timeout, the Panthers on top 14-5.
In a moment, cancer changed our lives forever.
We were told nothing could be done to enjoy these final moments together.
But in that moment, when all seemed lost,
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital gave us hope.
Because at this moment, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is saving lives with pioneering research and care. We're changing the way the world treats childhood cancer by sharing our discoveries with doctors and scientists everywhere.
And we'll never have to pay St. Jude for anything, ever.
At this moment, she wants to be in her own bed.
I want to be back at school with my friends.
I want to be outside playing.
Please take a moment and join St. Jude in finding cures and saving children. Visit stjude.org.
All right, welcome back. Media timeout. 10 minutes and 1 second remaining before the half. Panthers on top 14-5. Leading scorers is Lewis Monk with 9, 2 for Trey Haygood, 1 for Mr. Chapman, 2 for Montrell Scott. For the Tigers, you have Mr. Gibbs with 2, and Murray has 2 points, 1 point by Claiborne. So the Panthers making a strong run right now. Like to see this kind of pace continue on, and we'll be 2 for 2 in Houston. So the Panthers now working. What was that you said now?
This would be a monumental history-making performance. This has never happened in Prairie View A&M history where both the men and women have won NCAA bids. We've only made on the men's side 1 bid, and that was in 1998 against TSU in Dallas.
Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, that was the year they went and played against Kansas Jayhawks.
Against a team called the Jayhawks with a guy named Paul Pierce, Rafe LaFrance, Jock Vaughn. And that was all right.
I mean, State Day was mediocre, you know.
Yeah, you know. Only ranked number 1, but we held it home for a few minutes.
Yeah, hey, it was all about it. So it's a refreshing time right now. The Lady Panthers, it's become like an old hat for them. But what a shot in the arm this will be for Coach Rim and the Panthers basketball team.
And also, it's just the Panthers are taking TSU's best shot. They can't buy a basket. We just need to work an offense to just get high percentage shots. We tried to hit them with the dagger with a few threes, which didn't fall in our favor. So just get us there. slashing to the basket and getting our guards comfortable, because what TSU did when we had success, they took their starters out, put that second unit in. They didn't really get much going. They put their long, lengthy starters to try to disrupt our offense.
Well, now we'll come back as the Panthers are still in their huddle, waiting to come. Now the whistle does blow, and they'll continue on with play. The Panthers on top 14-5. They're dressed in their road black uniforms. This is the third time they're meeting this year. The first time they met at TSU, it was an epic triple overtime game, and the Panthers got the win at home on some technical fouls, technically, and some big free throws to swing that one over at the last minute.
In a block down the stretch when Jose Rodriguez went up for a teardrop, it was blocked.
Yes, sir. Now Chapman will shoot his first one, and that one is short.
He has a rotation. If you watch, he almost pushes the ball. You could tell when he pushes the ball, it's not going to go in.
Second shot on the way from Chapman. That one misses. The rebound. 3 TSU defenders going for it, knocking each other out of bounds, and it's going to be possession for the Panthers. So Hershey Robinson will now come in for Chapman. He's walking off in disgust after missing the 2 free throws, but he's being uplifted by Lewis Monks and bench. Inbounding now will be the Panthers, trying to work it, get it back across to Haygood as they go all the way back across the timeline. Eat up a little bit more time here with the 9:55 mark. Want to remind you, we've had to do some slight programming changing, so when we won't have our featured halftime reports because they've relocated us. Murray all over Briscoe right now, swings it back out to Briscoe after quickly giving it to Robinson. Now Briscoe being guarded hard by Rodriguez. Now gets it back to Haygood with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Haygood looking, being guarded up. He shoots the jumper. That's going to be way off and not hitting the rim. Shot violation, turnover for the Panthers. Pushing it now, coming, going with the layup. Aggressive was Jose Rodriguez, and he will go to the line with 9:17 as assessed with that foul will be Chapman. Oh, Rasai Jenkins, I'm sorry, that was 22, not 32. So now Coach Smith is talking to Haygood and Hershey Robinson. What do you think he's telling them?
Lock down your defensive assignments and keep moving around on offense, because Robinson is a three-point threat. And if he can hit threes, that extends that defense out, because TSU now just running zone and using their length to disrupt the Panther offense.
So Rodriguez now hits the first one. Coach did say that if TSU was watching last night, they was going to show them a lot of zone looks on today, as now Andre Adams is in. And his second shot hits the front of the rim and finally goes in. 14-7 now with 9:14. Adams gets to the cross. Robinson working. Gets it to Briscoe. Briscoe dribbling to his left, goes into the paint, stops the short jumper off the glass, in and out. Rebound was captured by the Panthers. Hustling down there in the low post was Montrell Scott, knocked out of bounds by TSU, and we are right in front of the TSU faithful, and they can be a little raunchy brute from time to time. So going now, working is Briscoe. Briscoe gets it to Adams. Adams back to Briscoe on the right wing. Briscoe taking it, stops mid-shot, goes back now to Robinson. Robinson shoots the three, and it's good! 17-7, and the Panthers with a 10-point lead.
That's what we need. If we can get Hershey hot, that extends that zone out, and that opens up the lane.
There's a steal by Briscoe. Adams gets it to Montrell Scott. Montrell lifts off the glass, and it's good. 19-7. The Panthers separating themselves up by 12 right now. Getting across the timeline is Ray Penn, being guarded by Adams. Comes across, stop. Oh, and it's going to be a quick hand foul against Adams. And that should be another media timeout, but they're not saying just yet. We're still at 12, 8-12. Meanwhile, coming in will be Darius Gibbs and D.D. Scarver. Panthers up 19-7, 12-point lead. Ready to inbound now will be Madarius Gibbs. Madarius Gibbs with the alley-oop on the inbound to D'Angelo Scott, and a nice basket.
Caught the defense off guard. He just weaved around and wide open. No one defended the paint.
Still a 10-point lead right now as Adams now working, being guarded by Gibbs. Gets it over to the corner now to Briscoe. Briscoe stops back, shoots the three, and it's good. As my son like to say, he's wetting the nets. Coming through, there's a steal by the Panthers. Montrell Scott, 3-on-1. He stops, fires the jumper, no good. Picked up by Robinson, finally in the hands now of Scarver. Scarver kicks it out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez stopping, pulling back now, and gets it to the hands of Madarius Gibbs. Man, 3-on-1, you'd like to see him dish that ball off. Now Murphy working down in the paint, misses it off the glass, going up with the rebound, missing the shot with Scott. Now Murphy comes back with the basket. And on the floor is Rasai Jenkins, 7-17. And we are going to be at a media timeout. The Panthers and the Tigers, 22-11 in favor of Prairie View.
I'm Elena. I have a master's degree in giving hope to children in Ethiopia.
I'm John. My farm experience helped villagers in the Philippines feed themselves.
I'm Nanaya. I have a degree in making an impact for generations to come.
If you have a degree in agriculture, the environment, or teaching English, you actually have a degree in doing more than you ever thought possible. Peace Corps volunteers can truly make a difference in the lives of people all over the world. With your skills and education, you could help create an irrigation system for a small village in Paraguay, or share new teaching methods to educators in Moldova. The experiences you'll gain in the Peace Corps will stay with you forever. This is your chance to make a real difference, a difference only you can make. Explore how the Peace Corps can fit into your future. Visit peacecorps.gov.
My resume
now includes changing lives.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the Toyota Center. Championship Saturday. The Panthers enjoying an 11-point lead. 22-11 is our score. Lewis Monks is off to a strong start. He's actually resting right now. He has 9 points. You have 4 points for Montrell Scott, 3 points for Robinson, 3 for Briscoe, and you have 1 for Chapman. For the Tigers, you have 4 for Murray, 2 for Scott, Rodriguez, and Gibbs. Panthers are 9 of 19 from the field, 3 of 6 from three-point range, and 1 of 4 from the charity stripe. For the Texas Southern Tigers, 4 of 19 from the field, 0 of 5 from three-point range, and 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Right now, things are being in the pace that the Panthers would like to get. And how you seeing things sharp up so far, Ryan?
Well, I'm looking at the TSU stats, and TSU has not received any production from number 1, D.D. Scarver. You remember at TSU, he joined the team mid-season. He's a transfer from Marshall. He shot us out the gym.
Yes, sir.
That's been the focus of Coach Rim. Scarver, they don't have many great outside shooters. Scarver and Scott are their 2 outside shooters. We can keep them cold and limit Murray, their big man, his touches. That's a successful formula for us.
So we're done with the media timeout, 7-17 before the half. The Panthers on top by the score of 22-11. What we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, at halftime, we're just going to take a break so we can go and refresh ourselves and get ready for the second half of play. Montrell Scott down in the far corner, takes it, spins, goes through to the paint, lays it up, and gets the basket. That was just one-on-one Montrell Scott and D.D. Scarver. Coming across the timeline now is Montarius Gibbs. He works it out low to D'Angelo Scott, working down to Murray. And there's going to be a foul against Rasai Jenkins. And quickly, Jenkins picks up the foul, non-shooting foul. So now Briscoe comes out. Now Rasai Jenkins will come out for Chapman. So you have Montrell Scott, you have Hershey Robinson, Trey Haygood. The three-pointer is good by Murphy off the inbound. And it is now a 10-point lead for the Panthers, 24-14, 6:40, I'm sorry. The jumper by Monk is no good. Going up with it, coming up was Montrell Scott, and he kicked it and threw it out of bounds. Trying to get, was that Robinson? I'm sorry. That was Robinson with that. So it will be a turnover. 24-10 is the score. Panthers up. 24-14 is the score. 10-point lead. Panthers up. Swinging it over now to D'Angelo Scott, who gets it back into the hands of Gibbs. Back to Scott. There's a travel call against D'Angelo Scott. And it will another turnover. And, man, one thing about it, I guess when you got the upper hand, there's always foul cry. And you're hearing a lot of that with the bench behind us from the Texas Southern fan.
Well, also, number 3, Gibbs is not shooting, and them fans are getting riled up because he's getting them open looks again. But when he does shoot, you don't want him to because he may hit it. So pass
now the
first.
Panthers working it. Montrell Scott stops. He's going to be called for the travel. It's been a little stagnated right now. No scoring. Still 24-10. 6:03 before the half. Right at the 6-minute mark now. Getting it across is Madarius Gibbs. Gibbs working. Looking. Swings it up to the top to Scott. Scott backs to Gibbs. Trying to cause and get things going. They said they want him to shoot, and Gibbs gets it, goes off the glass, and he does listen to the crowd and get that basket to make it an 8-point lead for the Panthers, 24-16. Gibbs now on the defensive side. As now Monks gets the ball, gets it over to Robinson. Robinson to Haygood. 15 seconds now on the shot clock. Monk working to get open. Gets it over to the corner to Robinson for 3, and it's good. Woo-wee!
He's coming into his own.
He is coming to his own.
Robinson's figured his roll out.
So there is a foul on Chapman. Chapman is hitting the head. Murray is trying to apologize to him, and that's a sign of growing up from Murray because the first half of the season, you would not have seen that.
Now, first half, he would have hit him in the head, then probably pushed him, and it would have been a battle ensuing on the court.
That was encouraging for me to see that by Murray because when he came in here, and he's admitted, we've asked him throughout the week, and he's admitted that the level of play here at the Southwestern Athletic Conference is just as good as anywhere else in the country.
Well, too, also, he's realizing he is the league's lone NBA prospect this year. He's our best chance at getting drafted or at least getting a free agent invite. He has, in some ways, to dominate, but on our level, one little slip-up, just his attitude, that's all it takes. They won't even waste your time with him.
That's right. As he does make his first free throw, 5:08, makes it a 10-point lead for the Panthers. Second one by Murray is on the way and is good. 27-18 now. Panthers on top. Haygood gets it across the timeline. 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Looking, working down low. Chapman and Murray. Murray goes up. He almost blocked it, but he missed the shot. Does Chapman. Murray comes up with the rebound. Pushing it up now, going is Gibbs. Gibbs' floater is no good. Picked up by Robinson. Robinson now getting it out to Haygood. Coach Byron Smith says go, and Haygood losing control, and he's going to be trapped up, and they're going to call a jump ball. As tying it up was Madarius Gibbs. Haygood was a little bit out of control on that one, but it will be possession for the Panthers as Monks will get ready to do the inbound. Quickly coming in now will be Jose Rodriguez, and there is a timeout on the floor. And we're going to see exactly what they gave us indicated for us on this one, but we'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be right back. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The Panthers on top 27-18.
Last year, professional counselors at Kids Help Phone helped kids more than 1 million times. Hi, I'm Jan Arden. We all have times in our lives when we face a crisis or just need someone to listen. At this very moment, a child is contacting Kids Help Phone. Maybe someone you know, maybe someone you love. We need your support to make sure there is always someone there to help. So please give. To donate, go to kidshelpphone.ca.
All right, here we go. 4:33 remaining. 27-18, Panthers on top. Ryan, what you got for me?
Well, I'm not from the show-me state of Missouri like you are, but I saw the St. Louis Billikens was eliminated from their conference tournament last night, but they will probably get a number 6 seed. So
you want to stick that in my side like that, man? There's an inbound pass. It's intercepted by TSU's Madarius Gibbs. And just like that, it's a 7-point lead. Panthers on top 27-20. 4:20. Adams now on the left wing. Swings it to Monk. Monk at the top of the key. Shakes his defender. Throws the jumper. It's good! The jumper is good and a foul. Monks will go to the line. They're trying to say, was it 3? Coach Rim is saying it was 3. They hadn't indicated yet. They want to say it was only 2.
Check the replay. That's what you have.
Oh, my. They show, man, Monks.
Looked like his foot was on the line.
Yeah, his foot was on the line looking at the replay. But Monks is heating up, man, and this is what you want to see. He'll get the 3 the old-fashioned way.
Well, Louis Monk's dad used to be the head baseball coach at TSU, so there's some split rivalry in that household.
Well, he's wearing purple and gold right now, so that's all that matters. Every man must run his own path.
That was a big-time possession because Panthers gave up a cheap turnover for Monks to come back and get a 3-point play to get it back to a 10-point lead. That is big.
As Montgomery comes in for Robertson, ready to get the inbound now, will be Ray Penn. Ray Penn being guarded by Adams. Coming across, he gets across the timeline, dribbles to his left. Now he gets it into the hands of Madarius Gibbs. Briscoe with the steal and a reach-in foul against Madarius Gibbs. 4:02, and the Panthers are trying to get this intensity going on. Boy, the TSU, they might have to get somebody to get escort out of here after a while.
Well, when they brought that big contingent to Prairie View, the best way to get rid of them is beat them and shut them up, and they'll go away like a nice baby.
Did you say beat them and shut them up? Or shut them up and beat them? Which one?
Beat them on the court. I don't mean with two knuckles now.
Okay? Why not both of them? So now Briscoe, he comes going up against Murphy. Murphy, and he does not get the he gets the basket over Murphy. Murphy tried to stop him. I'm saying Murphy does not make a presence to Briscoe. Now coming in is Rodriguez. He kicks it out in the corner. The jumper from 3 is good for Ray Penn.
So they're going to try to use Rodriguez to penetrate the draw defender, and that creates an open man on the perimeter.
So it's 3 minutes and 25 seconds before the half. Panthers up 32-23. Adams working now. Adams has been on the floor a little extended now, giving some rest to Haygood, who's been extended throughout this championship run. Adams now takes his time on the right wing, swings it over to Monk. Monk now on the right wing, steps to his right, back to his left, swings it over to Adams. 8 seconds on the shot clock, gets it to Jules Montgomery. Montgomery makes Murray move.
That's his shot.
Shot is good.
That's his spot.
Hits the front of the rim, back to the side, and fouls down the cylinder. And the Panthers up by 11, 34-23, working down to Murphy. Murphy gets it out to Rodriguez. He shoots the 3, and it's good. 34-26. Panthers on top. 2 minutes and 35 seconds before a half. Lewis Monks gets it on the right wing to Montgomery, who swings it over to Briscoe on the left wing. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Lewis Monks in the corner for 3, and it's good! Lewis Monks is on fire!
Haven't seen Lewis play this well since Jackson State last when he had 25 points in the first half.
12 points for Monks. Rodriguez goes, and he will get the and-one call. Gets the basket, makes it 36-26. A timeout on the floor. 2:15. Panthers on top, 36-20. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network and SWAC Championship Basketball.
In a moment, cancer changed our lives forever.
We were told nothing could be done to enjoy these final moments together.
But in that moment, when all seemed lost, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital gave us hope.
Because at this moment, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is saving lives with pioneering research and care. We're changing the way the world treats childhood cancer by sharing our discoveries with doctors and scientists everywhere.
And we'll never have to pay St. Jude for anything, ever.
At this moment, she wants to be in her own bed.
I want to be back at school with my friends.
I want to be outside playing.
Please take a moment and join St. Jude in finding cures and saving children. Visit stjude.org.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Prince here with you. We are live from the Toyota Center. 2 minutes and 15 before half. Panthers on top 36-28. Want to give a shout out. We have been treated with some hospitality throughout. Mr. Dwight Hill. Dwight Hill has been a big blessing for us. He's been serving us with stats, hospitality here at the Toyota Center. Want to say thank you very much, sir. He's sitting next to us enjoying the game. Also want to say hello to Miss Brittany Dixon. Dixon is keeping the stats officially. I guess that's why you get to get this microphone in your hand, huh?
Well, she's a product of the office. Someone we brought along as a freshman, and she just picked up the system, and we figured how to use it.
Well, the Panthers, give us your assessment of what you're seeing so far.
Well, it looks like after 3 days, the teams are figuring out this venue. They're getting comfortable. 3-pointers last night, we hit 1. Tonight, we're almost going back to our old offense. We've shot 8 3-pointers. I'm not mistaken. If I combine the first 3 games, I don't know, we shot 8 total almost.
Well, it's ironic because Coach Rim literally told Monks, don't even shoot the 3 anymore. And in the midst of the transitioning, coming together as a team. Now, it's like he's letting them loose to do what needs to be done. Monks has 14 points, and he is 1 of 2 from the 3-point range. But Hershey Robinson is 2 of 2 from the 3-point range, as now we get ready to have Jose Rodriguez go for the bonus shot with the free throw.
But if you're Monks, this is it for you. Tomorrow you wake up, you're just a regular person. You're not a student athlete anymore.
As that is missed, and Monks grabs that rebound. And here come the Panthers. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining before the half. Haygood swings it over to Montreal Scott. His legs should be fresh, as well as Haygood's. Now they had a nice breather as Adams came in and got some quality minutes in. Monks working in the far corner, swings it back out to Haygood. Haygood at the top of the key with 14 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it over to the right wing now with Monk. Monk's giving instructions. Hershey Robinson working the high post. Gets it back to Monk. 5 seconds. Monk's slipping and gets it to Hershey Robinson. 2 seconds. He gets it to Haygood, and it's no good. Shot clock violation. The rebound. Panthers get it. It wasn't a shot clock because it did get it off in time. Gets a new shot clock. Big possession right here for the Panthers.
Run the clock now. You want to get no momentum TXU going to the half.
So now Monks working it over to Montreal Scott in the far corner. He stops, fires. That rolls, and it finally falls in. And the Panthers now with a 10-point lead, 38-28, with a minute and 10 seconds remaining before the half. There's a big post in to Murray. Murray working down low as he will get that one over Hershey Robinson, and he'll get the free throw to make it a 7-point lead for the Panthers. 38-30 is the score. Trying to see, who did they call that foul on, Ryan?
Number 11, Hershey Robinson.
Hershey Robinson now. Regis Onwakamuchi gets to come in now, and he's been playing physical throughout this tournament. He's just a big gentle giant, is he not? So now they're getting that taken care of.
I guess they figured it was going to be on Chapman, so he was going to get Chapman out of there, but it was to Hershey, so Chapman will remain in the game.
So Murphy now going for the and one bonus, and he makes it. You got to give him to him. He's a heck of a ball player.
Just wish sometime we get that gift from the heavens, a 6'11" graduate student to come down to our school for 1 year.
It's pretty amazing. As Monks now working on the wing with Hershey Robinson. Gets it and gets it back to Monks. Monks defender. Scott falls down, bouncing it down low. Tried to get to Chapman. A little miscommunication right there. 48.4 seconds. Panthers holding on to a 7-point lead. You want to anticipate the defense right now as it looks like they're going into a man look. Well, they're just going to put some pressure in the backcourt. Gets it to Murray at the high post over into the corner. Back out now to D'Angelo Scott, who gets it back into the hands of Madarius Gibbs. Gibbs taking his time, dribbling on the left side. Gets it down low, and the shot was altered by Scott, by Chapman.
Run the clock down.
And here come the Panthers. They would not have to shoot it. There's no shot clock right now as we're down to 20 seconds. Going for the final shot. Panthers up 38 to 8.
Haygood is tired. You can tell.
Yeah, Haygood's giving it all out right now. He has really worked and stretched himself out throughout this tournament. Working it over to the corner. Lewis Monk for 3. Goal! No, they're going to call a foul against the Panthers. It would have been a beautiful shot. No basket, the foul against Chapman. Chapman is walking around in total disbelief, saying, you've got to be kidding me. They're saying the basket was no good. The foul was before the shot. So now the substitution, Anwar Kamuchi will come in for Chapman. So Chapman picks up the foul.
Well, it was an offensive foul also, so it won't go. TSU will not go to the free throw line. If there's a consolation.
Boy, that would have been a big shot from Monks. Ball is inbounded into the hands. The shot is up and no good. As Ray Penn's shot is no good. We're at the half right now, ladies and gentlemen. The Panthers halfway home, winning 38-31. Ryan, what are you seeing so far with the first half assessment?
Well, the game plan is real simple. Limit Eric Murray's touches and make TSU try to beat you with the outside shot. Well, they found a shot late in the game, and you just want to disrupt their defense, which sets up our offense. Everyone are role players, and everyone is playing their roles today. And we do have a Lewis Monks. We'll just put the whole cart on his back, and we'll just ride on with him.
That is definitely, he has 14 points. That would have been 17 if that 3 had counted, but he's leading all scores with 14 points. There's 8 points by Montrell Scott, 6 points by Robinson. There is 2 points by Haygood, 2 by Montgomery, 1 by Chapman. For the TSU Tigers, the big man Murray's leading all scores with 12 points. He's 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from three-point range, and 3 of 3 from the line. So he has had his touches, but they're doubling up on him. And Coach Mike Davis was saying how he has bought into the role of being a team player. But now with this being the SWAC championship, he might have to become selfish again.
Well, at this point, but the problem if he becomes selfish, everyone just stands around and looks. I have no problem with him if I'm a TSU person, I have no problem with him becoming selfish if he's scoring baskets. If he's missing possession after possession and you're just letting your guards stand around, that's not good.
So the Panthers are now 16 of 29 from the field. They are 4 of 9 from three-point range and 2 of 5 from the charity stripe. For the Southern Tigers, Texas Southern Tigers, they are 11 of 29 from the field, 3 of 9 from three-point range, and 6 of 8 from the charity stripe. So it's halftime right now. We are broadcasting a little bit different than what we've been doing all week. So we're going to take a break, and when we return, it'll be time for SWAC Basketball Championship 2014. Want to give congratulations to Coach Dawn Brown and the 4P champions, the Lady Panthers, as the Panthers defeated the Lady Tigers earlier in the twilight, if you will, of tonight's doubleheader. And the Panthers are trying to go 2 for 2 at the Toyota Center. We'll be back. It's 12 minutes and 50 seconds, and we'll be back with more Panther basketball.
You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more live coverage. You can keep up with us on Twitter at OBN_radio. You can follow us on iHeartRadio. Go to iHeartRadio.com, hit the talk section. From there, go to sports and look for OBN Sports. You can like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow us on Spreaker.com. Look for Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can also send us an email at ombnetwork@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can always follow us at our website at KTORradio.com. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more live coverage. You can keep up with us on Twitter at obn_radio. You can follow us on iHeartRadio. Go to iHeartRadio.com, hit the talk section. From there, go to sports and look for OBN Sports. You can like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow us on Spreaker.com. Look for Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can also send us an email at ombnetwork@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can always follow us at our website at ktorradio.com. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more live coverage. You can keep up with us on Twitter at OBN_radio. You can follow us on iHeartRadio. Go to iHeartRadio.com, hit the talk section. From there, go to sports and look for OBN Sports. You can like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow us on Spreaker.com. Look for Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can also send us an email at ombnetwork@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can always follow us at our website at ktorradio.com. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more live coverage. You can keep up with us on Twitter at OBN_radio. You can follow us on iHeartRadio. Go to iHeartRadio.com, hit the talk section. From there, go to sports and look for OBN Sports. You can like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow us on Spreaker.com. Look for Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can also send us an email at ombnetwork@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can always follow us at our website at ktorradio.com. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more live coverage. You can keep up with us on Twitter at OBN_radio. You can follow us on iHeartRadio. Go to iHeartRadio.com, hit the talk section. From there, go to sports and look for OBN Sports. You can like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow us on Spreaker.com. Look for Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can also send us an email at ombnetwork@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can always follow us at our website at ktorradio.com. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more live coverage. You can keep up with us on Twitter at obn_radio. You can follow us on iHeartRadio. Go to iHeartRadio.com, hit the talk section. From there, go to sports and look for OBN Sports. You can like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow us on Spreaker.com. Look for Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can also send us an email at ombnetwork@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can always follow us at our website at ktorradio.com. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more live coverage. You can keep up with us on Twitter at OBN_radio. You can follow us on iHeartRadio. Go to iHeartRadio.com, hit the talk section. From there, go to sports and look for OBN Sports. You can like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow us on Spreaker.com. Look for Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can also send us an email at ombnetwork@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can always follow us at our website at ktorradio.com. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more live coverage. You can keep up with us on Twitter at OBN_radio. You can follow us on iHeartRadio. Go to iHeartRadio.com, hit the talk section. From there, go to sports and look for OBN Sports. You can like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow us on Spreaker.com. Look for Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can also send us an email at ombnetwork@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can always follow us at our website at ktorradio.com. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more live coverage. You can keep up with us on Twitter at OBN_radio. You can follow us on iHeartRadio. Go to iHeartRadio.com, hit the talk section. From there, go to sports and look for OBN Sports. You can like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow us on Spreaker.com. Look for Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can also send us an email at ombnetwork@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can always follow us at our website at ktorradio.com. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics. We're taking a break from our live coverage right now, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more live coverage. You can keep up with us on Twitter at OBN_radio. You can follow us on iHeartRadio. Go to iHeartRadio.com, hit the talk section. From there, go to sports and look for OBN Sports. You can like our Facebook page at Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to follow us on Spreaker.com. Look for Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can also send us an email at ombnetwork@gmail.com. And don't forget, you can always follow us at our website at KTORradio.com. The station designed with you in mind. The Open Mic Broadcast Network.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Getting ready to start this second half of playoff. The Panthers up 38-31 as we get ready to go into the second half. Prairie View A&M University Panthers are led by Lewis Monks. Has 14 at the half. His career high is 25 points. As they are working things out right now, the official time is just about finished. And as we get started, I want to thank you all so much. We've been blessed with some great help throughout the week. I want to thank Dwight Hill, Miss Brittany Dixon, Christina Hill and her son Khalil Royal, Miss Jean Henry as a volunteer, and Pamela Hunt, the usher, here for this week's service, and they have been phenomenal. The Southwestern Athletic Conference has done a nice job with putting this venue together, and it has really, really been something to behold. As now we're getting ready to start this second half, the Panthers are halfway complete with their job as they get ready to start this second half. And we are ready to get on the defensive side now, or the Panthers, as they set and get ready to go. Inbounding will be D'Angelo Scott. He gets it into the hands of Ray Penn, and this second half is on the way. Tigers are going from left to right. Working down low now is Murray. Murray is going to be, there's going to be a lane violation against Texas Southern. Too many down. As a matter of fact, there was a guy from the TV side on the other side that was trying to get some information on Lewis Monk during the halftime. As the Panthers now get things set and ready to go. Haygood going to Montgomery. Montgomery goes all the way across, stops and fires. The bank shot falls down, and the Panthers up 40-31. Jules Montgomery getting that one on the way. Kicking it out, passing it now down low, working, and there's going to be a reach-in foul against Haygood, against D'Angelo Scott. So Haygood will be charged with the foul. At the line will be D'Angelo Scott. So Scott will go and shoot the shot, and instead of sit, he shoots. The TSU fans are haggling Coach Rim, suggesting that he go and sit down, and he just looks over and smiles. Second shot is good, 40-33. Panthers on top. 19:04. Ryan has his headgear on. I guess he's ready to say something now. What you got, Ryan?
How did the last few games go in the second half? First 5 minutes. Just win the media timeout. That's all we're going to focus on.
So Monks gets the ball from Montgomery, gets it out to Montreal Scott. Montreal Scott goes down, gets it to Regis Onwekamuchi. He kicks it back out. Now Scott has it, shoots from the far side, hits the front of the rim, no good. Murray lost the handle, but coming up with it now is Materius Gibbs. Gibbs working against Monks, and they're going to call that foul on Monks. 18-36, 40-33 is our score. Panthers on top, trying to complete what they started. They were leading at the half.
Officials have been known to slow it down in the second half in terms of calling fouls. So every little nick is going to be, a lot of time they'll go in the locker room and correct themselves. So expect a physical battle down low.
Yeah, it's going to be definitely physical. 18:30 now remaining. Working down low to Rodriguez, who's now in. Rodriguez kicks it back out. Thought about shooting it back to Rodriguez. Gets it to Murray. Murray punches it in with the slam. 40-35 now. 18-12. Panthers with the 5-point lead. Monk being guarded. Kicks it back out to Haygood. Haygood calling for the play. Switches it over to Montrell Scott. Montrell kicks it to Jules Montgomery at the top of the key. Working over now to Haygood on the left wing. Haygood stops. Gets it to Montgomery. Montgomery from the right elbow. That one spins. No good. Trying to come up, and that ball was knocked out of bounds by Texas Southern. And ready to inbound it will be Montrell Scott for the Panthers. What's your assessment on the crowd here? How many people you think here, man?
At least 65 to 7,000.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Montreal gets it over to Monks. Monks pulls it back out. Ridges Onwakamuchi working against the big man, Eric. And there's a jumper from Monks. No good. The long rebound picked up by Madarius Gibbs. Gibbs pushing it all the way coast to coast, and he gets the teardrop to fall. 40-37, 17-20. Panthers on top. Trying to trap now Haygood. That ball was stripped away by Ray Penn. And there was timeout taken with 17-15. The Panthers on top, 40-37. Coach Wynn want to take things and slow it down. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back.
We've been telling people how quick and easy it is to apply for Medicare online, even if you're not ready to apply for retirement benefits. But the best advocates are the people out there who are using the application. Filing for Medicare online was simple, and I couldn't believe what little time it took to complete. Filing online took less than 5 minutes from start to finish. I am stunned and amazed at how quick and easy this really was. Find out just how easy it is. Visit www.socialsecurity.gov/Medicare only. You may be done with your application before the next song is over. That's www.socialsecurity.gov/Medicare only.
All right, welcome back here to the Toyota Center. Mike Prince here with you live as the Panthers call a timeout. Coach Rim indicated in the timeout that the Panthers were taking too many jump shots. And what happens when you get success early with that jumper, you'll want to rest and lie on it. But this game is won down in the paint. So now Coach Rim sends out Montrell Scott, Lewis Monks, Regis Onwakamucha, Trey Haygood, and Jules Montgomery, his starting five. Monks with 14 points. Scott with 8. Hershey Robinson with 6. Texas Southern has yet to come out of their huddle. And they are still over there waiting. 17-15 remaining. Want to thank the Panther backers, Prairie View Athletic Club, A.J. Leday Insurance Agency, the Temple of Refuge Church of God in Christ. We want to thank the athletic department from Prairie View A&M University for allowing us to tag along, if you will. So Coach Rim decides to call his guys back in the huddle and see what's going on. So they are now blowing the whistle. Lewis Monks is really getting emotional right now, talking to his teammates. And we will see what happens. Inbounding will be the Panthers. Panthers dressed in their black uniforms, which indicate they're on the road, going from right to left. Montreal Scott takes it, penetrates, kicks it back out to Montgomery. Montgomery to Haywood. Haygood goes, and they're going to call a charge against Haygood. So now Chapman and Briscoe will come back in. 17:05. The Panthers on top, 40-37. Inbounding Madarius Gibbs, being guarded by Lewis Monks. Gets it across the timeline. Now the trap being shown by the Panthers. Swings it back out and over into the corner, shooting a lone three, and it's good by Ray Penn. We're all tied at 40. Panthers and the Tigers in a battle. Chapman working down in the paint. That shot was blocked by Murray, and a foul was going to be called on Murray as he hit the hand. Now Murray is getting riled up, talking to the official, asking what did he do. They're showing it on the replay, and you can see where he hit him on the wrist. Now you don't hear anything from TSU fans when you see the replay. He smacked his wrist, looked like he was putting handcuffs on him. So Chapman now, he got to make these shots count. Chapman has 1 point. That came from the free throw line earlier. This one rolls in and out. And still 40 apiece with 16:38 in this second half of Championship Saturday. Second one hits the front of the rim. The rebound grab by Murray, and we're still tied at 40. Pushing across the timeline, pulling back now is Gibbs. Gibbs working down low, tried to get that shot off, and a big block by Chapman on Murray, and Murray gets fouled on the second one. As they look at it on the highlight, coming through, the first one was swatted away by Montgomery, and then the second one, they're going to say was a foul by Chapman. Now at the line shooting will be Murray as Hershey Robinson gets ready to come in. That first one falls down and gives the Panthers a deficit of 1 as Montgomery will come out. 41-40. And the second one is good. Haygood now working with Monks. Monks on the left wing, being guarded real tight by Madarius Gibbs. 42-40 is the score. Haygood now sees Briscoe on the left wing, working down low as Chapman against Murray. Murray going through as Briscoe gets that ridiculous shot, almost fell in and out. And that ball was knocked away. Going out of bounds was Rodriguez, gets it to the flying Robinson. Now Briscoe back in and will pull it out with a new shot clock. The shot clock is not working. Time is not working. Clock is stopped at 15:54. There's a media timeout. Panthers trail 42-40. It's getting intense yet again. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Every year, millions of teens work to earn extra money and learn important skills. But certain jobs can jeopardize your health or well-being. So know the rules. First, the hours you can work. If you're 14 or 15, you can only work for 3 hours on a school day and for 8 hours on a non-school day. Also, if you're 14 or 15, you may not work before 7 a.m. or after 7 p.m., except from June 1st through Labor Day. when you can work later, up to 9 p.m. Next, and really important, hazardous jobs. If you're under 18, jobs such as roofing, operating dangerous equipment, and most driving jobs are off limits. So work safe. For more information, call the U.S. Department of Labor's toll-free helpline at 1-866-4US-WAGE or visit youthrules.dol.gov. A message from the U.S. Department of Labor.
All right, welcome back from the timeout. Doing the scuffle for Jose Rodriguez trying to make the save. He ended up knocking over a PV fan, but he seems to be okay. Is that a purse he's walking around with, or is that a Merce? It looks like a purse or a Merce that he has on. He got something around his waist. I don't know what that is. Ryan shaking. You can tell he's from Prairie View that he has on his purple shirt over his dress shirt.
What you call it, in-game experience?
Yeah, that's the in-game experience.
Total experience, huh?
You better be alert or have a good insurance plan.
But just imagine that big Shaquille O'Neal coming at you.
I don't want no parts of that one, man. I don't even want Shemaiah Brooks coming at me.
Well, I say this yesterday at the end of our softball game. We had our student athlete had a collision at home plate with the catcher. And, MLB is trying to limit the collisions at home plate. She put her head down, laid the catcher out. So when you have those kind of high-level, high-speed collisions, it's really not good for anybody. And so I can see how that guy, at that point, I know how he felt. Man.
Yeah, and he came to watch. He didn't come to be a part of the game.
Looked like they might have broke the chairs also.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, we have a media timeout and the officials at the score table trying to iron out whatever they need to take care of. Monk's leading all with 14 points. Murray has 16 points. As we are now ready to resume play. Give a shout out to Lee Hall at GWoodLive.com. As now they got some PV and TSU people going back and forth. Somebody called the doctor or somebody called Jesus because it's getting a little heated up around here. Ready to resume play, 42-40. Panthers trail, traveling from right to left. Haygood gets it into Briscoe, who's working with a black eye. Gets it now to Monk. Monk looks, fires the jumper, no good. The rebound is by the Texas Southern Tigers. 15:30 now remaining in the contest. Working, trying to get low is Murphy. Murphy up against Chapman, shoots the baby hook, and it's good. Murphy is waking up right now, and it's 44-40. I said Murphy, but Murray, forgive me. Briscoe now gets it on the left wing. The high post by Chapman. Swings it back out to Haygood. We're coming up on 15 minutes remaining. Gets it to Hersey Robinson, who looks, gives it back to Haygood. Haygood dribbles to his right side. From the top of the key, the three-pointer hits the front. No good. The big rebound taken by D'Angelo Scott. 44-40. That shot was missed. And a save by Lewis Monks as Matarius Gibbs' wild shot did not fall down. Coming back across, Monks pulls it back out, gets it to Trey Haygood. Haygood takes his time and pulls back. Working hard now are the Panthers. Monk gets it at the left elbow. Dribble between his leg. Pulls it back out. Coming up on 10 seconds on the shot clock. Monk works it. Gets it to Haygood, who shoots from the outside. Misses it. The rebound picked up by Chapman. And he gets the basket. He was looking for the foul, but did not get the basket. 2-point deficit for the Panthers. 44-42 with 13:55 now. Coming up is Madarius Gibbs. Slowing it over, gets it over to Ray Penn. Ray Penn now works beneath, trying to get open. Swings it back over to Jose Rodriguez. Back working to Murray. Murray. Chapman is called on the foul as Eric Murray Regis Onwakamucha will come in now. So Chapman picks up his 4th foul. And coming in now will be Lawrence Johnson-Danner. He'll replace Ray Penn. Coach Davis bringing in fresh legs. Getting ready now for the inbound or the Tigers. The inbound is to Scott. Scott gets it to Rodriguez, who now shifts it over to Gibbs. Gibbs being guarded by the Panthers point guard, and losing the ball was Murray as he was working against Regis Onwakamucha. Regis Onwakamucha only has 1 foul, so he can play him pretty aggressively down in the paint. And he doesn't have that much height advantage over. There is a hand foul against Madarius Gibbs, and it seems like the official trying to gain control of this game.
Only thing is, he has a few to give, but we don't want to foul too early because we already have 5 fouls, and they'll be in the bonus with 8 minutes left.
Now that shot was denied by Murray as Briscoe tried to go in. As you can hear the TSU fans. And the ball was knocked out of bounds. This is family programming, but we can't control what grown folks choose to say.
But I'll say in defense, you watch a lot of these other schools across the nation with these who have 80,000 folks with adult beverages involved. There's a lot more that's concealed because they have 10 billion mics to cut stuff off. So think about the SWAC, which I love. We bring you right to the action.
Yeah, you right into it is the deal. As the inbound pass now, Panthers making control or taking control. Haygood looking, being harassed, gets it to Onwakamucha, who gives it back to Haygood. 13:05 now remaining in the contest. Montrell Scott from downtown. 45-44. Panthers retake the lead.
Like penicillin to a wound. That wasn't much needed.
So working down is Murray. Murray's shot is good against Onwakamucha. 46-45. Coming right back now is Haygood. Haygood gets it to Robinson. Gets it over to Briscoe. Briscoe dribbling to his left side now at the top of the key. Pulls it back out. 12:30 now remaining in the contest. Panthers trailing 46-45. Haygood taking his time, slowing it down. Gets it over to Montrell Scott. Montrell Scott working down now and gets it to to Briscoe. Briscoe's 3 is no good. The rebound for the Panthers, swinging it back now is Robinson. Robinson gets it, and he's going to be called for the travel. And Robinson is upset, and he's thinking it was not a travel, but he better be careful so he don't get a tech call.
He thought before he walked. And that's what happens. Your mind goes 2 steps before your feet.
So now Montgomery will come in to cool down Robinson. So inbound now for the Tigers, coming up on 12 minutes. 46-45 is the score. Panthers trail. Rodriguez gets it on the left wing. Gets it now back to the point, swinging it over to Danner. Danner back to Rodriguez. Coming up on 16 seconds on the shot clock. He swings it out to Gibbs. Murray is working against Onwakamucha down in the paint. Going through, kicks it back out to Rodriguez. His foot is on the line. His foot was on the line, but Onwakamucha comes up with the big rebound. And they want Murray coming over the back, and they didn't call it.
Did Atlanta Braves tomahawk chop on him.
Yeah, he did. 11:30 remaining in the game. 46-45. Panthers trail by 1. Montrell Scott being guarded by Rodriguez. He shakes to his left, goes, and he loses the shot. Coming up with it are the Tigers. Gibbs is 3-on-1. Gibbs' finger roll is short. Finger roll was short. And it was a foul called against Briscoe. 11-13. Media timeout. Panthers trailing by 1. And we'll be right back.
What do your status updates say? You're learning a new language? Going all organic? Instead of typing your feelings, what if you could put them into action? By creating a network to help keep kids off the streets in a country like Armenia or in Honduras, bringing IT into the classroom, or on a farm in Tanzania, helping stem the world's food crisis by creating a sustainable agricultural program. What if every ounce of your being helped update the status of a person, and in turn they did the same for you? Would this be enough social interaction? Or is this only the beginning of something larger? Life is calling. How far will you go? Peace Corps. Get interactive at peacecorps.gov/game.
All right, welcome back. We're in the middle of a media timeout. 11-13 remaining in the contest. Texas Southern on top 46-45. Eric Murray has 20 points. He's leading all scorers. Montrell Scott has 11 points. Lewis Monks has 14 points. For the Panthers, Briscoe with 5, Haygood with 2, Montgomery with 4, Chapman with 3, but Chapman has 4 fouls. For the Tigers, Rodriguez has 7 points, Gibbs has 8, Scott has 4, Penn with 6, and Claiborne with 1. Only person close to foul trouble for the Tigers is Darius Gibbs. He only has 2. 3 fouls on Haygood, 2 on Rasai Jenkins, 4 on Chapman, and the rest will have 1. Briscoe, Montgomery, Scott, Onwakamuchi, Adams, Monks, Robertson. Rasai Jenkins, as we mentioned, has 2 fouls. And they are still enjoying the Ocean of Soul marching band. Panthers still writing and working things out. I forget now that this is the championship game. They have the Big Boy Network here, so they extend the time a little bit more. As you hear TSU saying that they're so glad that they go to TSU. As ready to shoot now will be Darius Gibbs. Shooting 2, he makes the first one fall. And the score is now 47-45. Second shot on the way for the junior out of Newman. George is no good. The rebound is by Monks. Monks gets it to Haygood. Panthers trailing 47-45. Second half of play right now, the SWAC championship from the Toyota Center. Good, strong crowd here today on Championship Saturday. Lady Panthers have already won against the Texas Southern Lady Tigers. And the Panthers trying to make it a 2-for-2 night. We have a foul called against the Panthers as Onwakamuchi gets assessed with the foul, and Rasai Jenkins will now come in for Regis Onwakamuchi. Onwakamuchi say he didn't even move as he was assessed with the foul. So ready to go now are the Tigers. That ball was taken away. Good block by Rasai Jenkins. Montgomery to Montrell Scott. Scott was fouled. He'll go to shoot 2 as that foul was going to be assessed to Ray Penn. So Montrell Scott will go to try to tie this contest up. First shot hits the front of the rim. Could be the sign of fatigue for the Panthers. They've had to play, this is their 4th game They had to play the first day of this tournament due that they were the 8th seed. Second shot is good, and it is a 1-point deficit for the Panthers. 47-46, the Panthers trail. Coming across now is Ray Penn. He gets it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to Penn. Gets it across the timeline is Rodriguez back to Penn, now working it. 10 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the contest. Panthers trail 47-46. Penn now dribbling to his right, back to his left on the right wing. Bouncing it down low to Rodriguez. And Rodriguez is going to be fouled against Rasai Jenkins is who the foul will go against. So Rodriguez will now go to shoot. He's going to be shooting 2. Rodriguez has 7 points. He's 2 of 3 from the free throw line. From the boogie down Bronx of New York is Rodriguez. His first shot is good. .10:07 mark, 48-46. Second shot about to be offered up from Rodriguez is good. 49-46, coming up on 10 minutes remaining in this contest. Panthers trail the Tigers. Montreal Scott with the pass, and he sits at the top, swings it over to Monk on the right wing. He stops, fires off the glass, no good. And there is going to be a foul on Haygood. Or they call it on Jules Montgomery. Haygood looked like, I can't believe you called it. Coach Rim is telling his guys to come on, don't conk out now. Briscoe gets ready to go and enter as Rodriguez will go to shoot the 1-and-1. Montreal Scott will come out. John Briscoe enters. Panthers trying to regain momentum. Had full control first half. And hit that wall a little bit in the second. First shot is no good. Lane violation is the call against Briscoe. So Rodriguez get a chance to do it all over again. What you saying over there, Ryan?
Well, as you can tell, which I figured, whatever the referees don't do in the first half, they make up for it in the second half. And they have tremendously slowed this game down, calling every little play now.
Well, you got to play through it. We got to make our free throws. And we got to make the plays count as Rodriguez capitalizes off that free throw. Right now, the Panthers are 3 of 9 from the free throw line, and the Tigers are 14 of 17.
Well, they are the number one, if I'm not mistaken, number one or number two shooting team in the conference from the charity stripe. They're not the TSU Tigers of old, where they would pound you, but then couldn't get nothing from it. These guys can shoot. And so in a double bonus doesn't help.
Second shot was good by Rodriguez. It's now a 5-point lead for the Tigers, 51-46. Bunks gets the ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it back to Haygood. Seems like the Panthers have just slowed down right now. And working, trying to get open. Timeout is the call. You can feel the pressure mounting up right now. 9 minutes and 24 seconds. A 30-second timeout is the call. And with that, we're going to take a quick timeout ourselves, and we'll be right back. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
If you could do one thing to make an impact on the things that matter to your family, your community, and your country, would you do it? That's what voting is all about. An easy way to make a difference. Register, learn about the issues and candidates, and vote this November. Your vote helps shape the future of America. Visit www.vote411.org to get started. This is a public service announcement from Open Mic Broadcast Network.
All right, welcome back. Quick timeout taken. Panthers now ready. Ryan, you said something interesting here. What were you saying about the jumpers? And
TSU is forced to pray to become a jump shooting team. And if you take your legs away Well, that answers that.
Well, that was Trey Haygood with the basket. 3 points.
We have to go inside out if we want to be successful and get great close high percentage shots.
As working now is Ray Penn. 30-second timeout is the call. And I tell you what, we'll keep it right here, Ryan. So as you were saying, sir.
Well, TSU's length is giving us problems. Then also they force us to take jump shots. But we played 4 games in 5 days, and fatigue is a problem. When you hurt the when our legs are tired, that hurts your jump shot.
And that's why it's important to make those free throws count when you get the opportunity.
What's the word in front of throws again?
Free. That's free money. That's just like if I told you, Ryan, I got $100 for you. All you got to do is come get it.
You don't have to do nothing for it.
Nothing for it. That's why they call it free.
Where's it at?
Oh, I was just using that as an example. Back to play right now. Panthers trying to intensify their defensive turn. It's working now. It's D'Angelo Scott with Danner. Danner with the ball going baseline. Gets it to Murray. Murray traveled. But they're going to give him the basket. There's a foul, and they're going to give the and one to Murray. That was the 4th foul on Haygood. Haygood is telling coach he got it. No need to pull him. So Murray will now go to shoot, and it's good.
That's the way they're calling this game now. Just me touching you will trigger that whistle. So Haygood may need to get out. They just do an offense defense situation with him.
Well, he told Coach Rim he wanted to stay in there and take it, and we'll see if this was a good thing. Monks is called with the charge. Wow.
I was going to give it to Jules Montgomery on a clear out, but I guess they gave it to Monks.
Oh, my. You can feel the momentum kind of changing a little bit now.
He was just stronger than the guy on that play, but that's one of those bang-bang plays go either way.
54-48, 8:38 remaining. Panthers trying to keep it close here with the Tigers. Getting it now is Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes with the teardrop, and it falls. 56-48, 8-point lead for the Tigers. Haygood.
He fouled him. I don't know what they did.
Was fouled by Rodriguez. So it will be Haygood and company getting ready to inbound. Montrell Scott ready to enter. He will come and give a breather to Briscoe. Ready to resume. Montrell Scott inbounds it. There's a loose ball foul. There's a foul assist against Rodriguez. So Rodriguez now has 3 fouls real quick. I might have to shut your mic down so we don't get that extra pickup until time. Montrell Scott from the corner. And he gets a big 3 for the Panthers. Makes it 56-51. 8 minutes and 12 seconds. Man, that was a big shot.
Yes, now we have to play defense. We have to get 2 stops in a row and convert on these stops.
So now Haygood playing with 5 fouls. And that shot was denied. Rasai Jenkins with 9. Oh, missed the Lord. Alley-oop. And here come on the other end doing DeAndre Scott, and he gets it. D'Angelo Scott gets the pass. 58-51. 7:40 now. There's a foul called against Ray Penn. There is a stoppage of play, 58-51. There is a media timeout on the floor. We're going to take a timeout. You can feel it building up, ladies and gentlemen. The Panthers and the Tigers doing it only like they can from the Toyota Center. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the official voice of Waller County Athletics.
To be fully fit
You have to be physically fit. You also have to be mentally fit.
I wish that more warriors would realize how important it is that you get the psychological support that you need so that you can focus on the rest of your life.
I think it takes strength in order to admit that you have an issue, but it also takes intuitiveness of a friend, a leader, a supervisor to pick up on the signal that the soldier is having issues and needs to seek professional help in dealing with it.
It's also important for the lowest possible levels of leadership to be very supportive in helping their members get the help that they need.
When I went to get help, I had more help than I could have asked for from my entire command.
It's sometimes challenging to come to a senior staff member or senior officer in the unit with a problem. There's not a commanding officer out there or a leadership staff out there that doesn't want to help. So don't hesitate. Come ask.
Learn more by visiting www.realwarriors.net or calling 1-866-966-1020.
All right, media timeout, 7:39 remaining. Panthers trailing by 7, 58-51. What's your assessments, Ryan?
Well, Texas Southern has altered their offensive game plan. They stopped settling for jump shots, and they're just attacking the basket with them long, lengthy guys, and they're dangerous in transition. When you see those three right jerseys coming at you in a 3-and-1, it's really nothing you can do. And they're just so long, and they fall easy. One little tip may look like they really getting fouled. So we have to keep them from getting in transition and attacking the basket.
Well, with that, we'll see. We got 7 minutes and 39 seconds to see if we can alter that. Meanwhile, the Panthers, Montrell Scott is leading the team with 15 points. Lewis Monks had 14 at the half. He is yet to get anything. He still has 14. The leading scorer is Eric Murray. Murray has a total of 23 points, 13 points from Jose Rodriguez. That's been a big lift for the Tigers.
Well, he's been the one he catch the ball and penetrate. And, you know, with our big men in foul trouble, without Chapman, who's our most physical defensive player and best defensive offensive post player, they're just really taking advantage of it.
So now 7:39 remaining in the contest. They huddle it up now. Trey Haygood with 4 fouls.
Well, I wanted to tell you, the guy that was sitting in the courtside seats looked like the injuries reoccurred, so they ain't taking him out. So look.
So a little after effect.
Just say prayers for our Panther fans.
Yes, sir. Montrell Scott, misses that shot, going up strong, coming up. That should have been a travel. That's what I thought. 2 defensive players for the Tigers going up with the ball, and they were wrestling for it. It was Murray, and it looked like that was down there in the paint with him, Rodriguez. I'm sorry, not Rodriguez, but Danner. The inbound back to Haygood now. 7:29 remaining. 58-51. The Panthers trail the Tigers. Haygood taking his time, playing with 4 fouls. Told his coach that he got it. Gets it out to Rasai Jenkins, who's at the high post. Gets it now back to Haygood. Haygood works it over to Montrell Scott. Montrell Scott gets it to Rasai Jenkins, and now to Lewis Monk, who takes it, goes into the paint, off the glass, and that ball was blocked by Murray. And here come Gibbs. Gibbs' teardrop falls, and it's 60-51 with 6:50 remaining in this contest.
Once again, TSU, when they get in transition, they're a dangerous team.
So Haygood's shot is good, and that will quiet the crowd down momentarily. 7-point deficit for the Panthers, 60-53. And you got a feeling that the Panthers going to make another run. This game is not over with yet.
We can't match a point for point. We have to make 2 or 3 stops and make points off those stops.
So now working to get open is Scott. Scott swings it over in the corner. The 3-pointer is no good, as that attempt by Penn was no good. The foul call by Montgomery. Going to shoot 2, and here comes Chapman. Chapman coming in with 4 fouls. And we got to see how he'll come in and play.
Well, the TSU fans behind us, they're known for when someone fouls out, they have that song, which we saw at TSU at Cost at Tech.
Yes, sir.
So Chapman has to be aware of this situation. If he looks like he's going to blow on Murray, he needs to just get away from him.
Yes, sir. And speaking of Murray, he shoots from the line, and he makes it good. 61-53. Montgomery will come out. Murray with 24 points. Murray ready to go. the SWAC Player of the Year. Makes it count. 62-53. Tigers on top. Haygood slowing it down, gets it to Rasai Jenkins, who gets it now to Montrell Scott. We're going to need Montrell Scott to step up right now. Dribbling to his left, going, looking, working it to Chapman at the top. Baseline, give and go underneath, and Montrell Scott coming alive underneath the bigger Murray.
Great play identification from Chapman. Caught the defender up, and then it freed up Scott down the middle.
So now Murray works with this baby jumper. It's no good. Saved by Scott. Kicks it out to Penn. Penn slows it down, kicks it back out to Gibbs. Panthers need a turnover. 5:38 now, 62-55. Tigers on top. Scott looking, gets it over to Penn, shoots the three, and that one rattles in. 65-55, the biggest lead for the Tigers on the night.
So he's a little engine that could. When he started playing well, TSU made a change in the SWAC.
So there's going to be a foul against Penn. Penn not allowing or recognizing or understanding why he's called for that foul. Rasai Jenkins will go out. Jules Montgomery comes back in. 5:19 remaining in the contest. Haygood will go to shoot the 1-and-1. And you got to make it.
Yeah, Prairie View for the day from the free throw line. They had 3 of 9. Haven't received many opportunities to come over.
So Haygood's first shot is good. And he makes it 65-56.
TSU is using the term we learned in history class, interchangeable parts. All the guys have that same wiry body types.
Rodriguez checks in for Scott. Haygood ready to go. Regis Onwakamuchi is ready to re-enter. He will come in for Chapman. You got to try to keep Chapman for when the crunch time be. You got to feel that the Panthers are going to go for a run here any minute now.
Well, these 2 free throws, hopefully he makes the second one. And keeps the Panthers within striking distance.
It is good. 65-57. Panthers trailing. Rodriguez on the left wing, taking, looking. Panthers now turning up the heat just a little bit. 5 minutes coming up left in this contest. Slowing it down now is Gibbs. Gibbs going, looking. 11 on the shot clock. That three-pointer falls in for Lawrence Johnson Danner. 68-57. 11-point lead now for the Tigers. Haygood goes, kicks it out. Jules Montgomery's jumper is no good. The big rebound by Murray. And here come the Tigers. 4:30 remaining. 11-point lead for the Tigers. Briscoe preparing to re-enter.
Well, they rushed him back to set up in their defense, but TSU was looking to make that transition basket.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So now working it and milking the clock is Gibbs. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Swings it over. Going is Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to be fouled. Going to get a chance to shoot 2. And that one is against Regis Onwakamuchi. Onwakamuchi picks up his 3rd foul.
You can really tell that the game plan has changed toward the end of the first half to now. TSU just gave up shooting unless they was wide open and started attacking the Panthers' interior bodies.
Well, that's any way you want to get into the game, because if you do not get the shot, you do get to go to the charity stripe, and you can gain some ground. You get to get points, and the clock doesn't move.
And definitely, we haven't seen Hershey Robinson much or Lewis Monks in terms of production. That's where we kind of made our runs when those 2 was extending that defense out.
So Robinson does come back in. So Robinson, Monks, Montrell Scott, Trey Haygood is not in. It's Chapman and Briscoe on the floor. Montrell Scott now handling everything. 11-point deficit for the Panthers. 3:59 remaining in the contest. Briscoe takes it, drives, and the rim was shaken. is going to be a foul against Murray. And so now they're going to count the basket. They didn't say they was going to count the basket. They said he's going to shoot 2.
Yes.
So it's immediate timeout. We are going to take a timeout. It is getting tight right now. 68-57. Panthers trail. This is Mike Prince with the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're going to take us a break, and we'll be right back.
In a moment, cancer changed our lives forever.
We were told nothing could be done to enjoy these final moments together.
But in that moment, when all seemed lost, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital gave us hope.
Because at this moment, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is saving lives with pioneering research and care. We're changing the way the world treats childhood cancer by sharing our discoveries with doctors and scientists everywhere.
And we'll never have to pay St. Jude for anything, ever.
At this moment, she wants to be in her own bed.
I want to be back at school with my friends. I want to be outside playing.
Please take a moment and join St. Jude in finding cures and saving children. Visit stjude.org.
All right, we're just about at the end of the media timeout. 3 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the contest. Panthers trying to pull the double play, if you will. The ladies won the SWAC championship earlier today. Panthers down by 11. And they're going to have to make a run here real soon. And they're asking for the SWAC players, all-conference player. So you got to give it to Murray. Aaron Murray has played a very productive tournament play here. And you know you can't vote for anybody from the Panthers. So you have to get Trey Haygood off in there as well. Trey Haygood has played huge for the Panthers. And when you go back and you look at everything, there's been some strong performance by all these teams. We'll get that here in a little bit as we get ready to resume play right here. But definitely Murray has done an outstanding job. Haygood has really carried and lifted his team for the Panthers. Been a lot of good basketball played this week.
Added Darius Key is a little point guard for TSU. He's controlled the flow of the game. He's not going to light the stat sheet up, but he's their Trey Haygood.
That's exactly.
And they're both from Georgia. Well, near Georgia.
As the first basket is good, hit the front of the rim and gets that shooter's touch and fall over for John Briscoe. 68-58. 3:55 remaining in the contest. Second shot is good. And it is now a 9-point deficit for the Panthers.
Have to get a stop.
Need a big defensive turnover right now. Panthers playing defense, trying to put some pressure in the backcourt. Breaking through is Scott. Scott will now take it and gets it into the hands of Gibbs. Gibbs slowing it down with 3:45 remaining. 20 seconds coming up on the shot clock. Gibbs going back to the right side. Getting it down low to Murray. Murray's ball was off his hands and out of bounds, and that could be that turnover that we needed to get back into this.
Panthers are looking for it. They're making got to get a quick shot on here. Time is not their friend.
So Montreal Scott takes it, and he will be fouled.
Good call.
By Ray Penn. Ray Penn tried to step in front of the cutting Montreal Scott, and he is called with the foul. He even flopped a little bit when you look at it on the screen.
And flopped to try to save face. Yes. If we can make these two free throws, that's 2 quick points, and we only lost 25 seconds off the clock.
It's going to be big. Montreal is a fairly good free throw shooter.
Wipe the floor.
So the floor helped. She's rubbing it down like it's a newborn baby. Oh, man. So Chapman will go out, and coming back in will be Rasai Jenkins. And you know who else has played a strong tournament, and it might seem like a homer, but Jules Montgomery has played a strong tournament. That is good by Mr. Montrell Scott. Now it looks a little bit more achievable, 68-60. Scott's second shot is good, and it is now 7 points that the Panthers trail, 68-61.
Stop is big here.
And intensifying their coverage right now, or the Panthers. Briscoe is all over Penn. Penn gets it across the timeline, crossing over. Briscoe is putting a glove coverage on him right now, gets it into the hands of number 11, Danner. Danner gets it back. Working now is Gibbs. Gibbs being guarded by Scott. Good defense. He spins, loses it. Recovered by Rasai Jenkins. Getting it down. Lewis Monks kicks it back out to Briscoe. He lost the handle. Goes up. Baseline. Bank shot. And it's good.
Great
the
job.
Panthers.
Great job. That could have been disaster.
Get it to within 5 right now. Monks recovered and kicked it out. 68-63. 2:39 remaining in the game. Working now is Danner. Monks is on Danner. Gets it into the hands of Gibbs. Panthers need another defensive stop right now. And you'll hear this Toyota Center erupt. Working down low to the big man Murray. He's on the high post right now. Rasai Jenkins getting some help from the backside from Hershey. And it's going to be a foul call. Hershey Robinson called with the foul. And now going to the line to shoot 2 more will be Murphy. Murray. I keep saying Murphy, but Murray.
I guess I don't know what makes me mad is they wait till after the ball has left the player's hand and the foul.
And Murray has been making his free throws. He's now 9 for 9. Rasai Jenkins goes out. Chapman comes in. 2 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in the contest. The Panthers trailing by 6. Second shot is good. 70-63.
See if he's going to press to try to change the pace of the game right quick.
Monks now gets the inbound, gives it over to Montrell Scott. He gets across the timeline. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Monks working. You got your three-point shooters out there with Briscoe, Monks, and Scott. Briscoe goes into the land of giants, and the big dunk by DeMondre Chapman. And with 1:59 timeout taken on the floor, the Panthers got it back to within 5.
Well, that may make ESPN top 10.
Yes, sir. The timeout is in. We're going to see exactly what they're going to only go for a 30-second timeout. And with the 30-second timeout, the Panthers trying to creep right back into this thing. The Panthers on the roll right now. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go. 1 minute and 59 seconds remaining. A big monstrous slam by DeMondre Chapman. That now gives him 5 points. Ryan, what you got to do right now if you're Coach Ram?
You have to make stops, and TSU is going to go to their bread and butter. They're going to Eric Murray almost every single possession, or you're going to have Madarius Gibbs penetrating, catch spaghetti, or they call him Spaghetti Scott, number 15, D'Angelo Scott, to keep from making a quick basket.
So now they're making the assessments now. Coach Rim coaching on the floor is Robinson, Briscoe, Montrell Scott, Monks, and Rasai Jenkins. Rasai Jenkins right now is currently assigned to Eric Murray.
I still think the key to this is Hershey Robinson.
So getting it in. There's almost a turnover. It's saved by the Tigers. Penn gets it across the timeline now. 1:50 remaining. Over on the wing to Danner. Danner pulls it back. 20 on the shot clock.
Can't gamble.
Now gets it Penn going across. 13 on the shot clock. Gets it over. And Scott will not get the basket. Denied by Robinson, but also a foul. And going to shoot 2 will be Scott.
I called that play. They get penetration. They'll catch Scott, who's a high flyer, and that play worked to perfection.
So you want some credit that you call that play, man?
Like we all say, like baseball one-on-one, basketball one-on-one. Common sense is penetrate, draw the defender, get open, man. Not a hard sport.
So Scott will now go to shoot. He's 2 for 2 from the line. He has 6 points. His first attempt is good. So Chapman will come back in for Rasai Jenkins. 71-65, 136 remaining. So Chapman is in right now. It's all or nothing for the senior out of Flint, Michigan.
Got to block out.
Shot rolls in, and it's now a 7-point lead, 72-15. Briscoe comes in, lays it off the glass, and gets the shot. Murray didn't even make an attempt to try to block that one. Oh, hustling hard was Montrell Scott. Knocking that out of bounds. So quickly, Rasai Jenkins will come back in for Chapman.
Chapman is getting what he's being asked. Give us great offense.
72-67. 125 remaining. The inbound is to Penn. Penn goes. That ball knocked away by Monk and almost saved. Going for it was Rasai Jenkins. Good effort.
Did they call a foul?
No, they couldn't have. They did?
He's doing this. Oh, okay.
No, that was his knocked out of bounds.
Okay, he did that. That's what I was.
Okay, wait a minute. Don't have me having a heart attack over here. Danner now getting the ball. 1:15 remaining. Gets it to Gibbs. 20 seconds coming up now on the shot clock. 1:10 remaining in the contest. Panthers need a turnover. SWAC championship. One-on-one
high
coverage.
screen.
Gibbs goes. There's a toss and trying to get it. Kicks it back out. Penn for 3. No good. The rebound lost and kicked and saved. Penn spin. He traveled. He traveled. They didn't call it. Possession.
Prevy.
Jump ball possession. That was a big exchange. Prairie View gets the ball. 50.2 seconds in the game. 72-67. And they're going to need the floor wiped for moisture. While they do that right now, we're going to take a quick. We'll stay right here. We're going to stay right here. Man, it's heating up right now, buddy.
That kid's mopping like when your mama tell you need to do a chore, you don't want to do it. You got to do a better job, kid.
So now Robinson will get ready to inbound. Gets it to Briscoe. 48 seconds.
You don't need
now.
a 3. That's a quick 2.
Briscoe driving through. That ball was rejected by Murray. Saved by Robinson. Takes it. He shoots the 3. And it's no good. Coming up with it was Chapman. That ball was blocked by Murray. And that was a big-time play by Murray. Throwing it away. And he gets it to Murray. Murray kicks it back out. 26 seconds. And it looks like TSU just might have done enough to pull this one out. Going to the line will be Madarius Gibbs.
Now the clean block in the first one.
Yes.
I guess the second one about to replay.
Well, Coach Davis said now that all he has to do is, it could have been a little hand, but if you're Chapman, you got to play through it. If you don't hit a whistle, you got to play through it. As the first free throw is good by Madarius Gibbs, makes it 73-67.
Well, the basketball gods sit TSU, a 6'11" graduate student who's a 5 that can play. They ain't taking advantage of the gift.
74-67. The second free throw is good. Pushing it across to Monks. Monks goes baseline, gets it off the glass, and it's good. 69-74, 20.4 seconds remaining. Full timeout is the request. We are going to take a timeout, and we'll be right back. The Panthers trail 74-69. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, and we'll be right back.
Getting hot on that Panther bench.
In the beginning, there was silence. Then came ham radio. And there came the great exchange of ideas that led to many new inventions like the cell phone and communications that leads to lifelong friendships from down the street to around the world with millions of other amateur radio operators. And today's ham radio is the best source of backup communications during disasters or emergencies. Ham radio is alive and well. Find out more. Visit helloradio.org and get in on all the action.
All right, you can hear the TSU fans getting the anticipation of winning the SWAC championship. Panthers still got time, is coming through, and that's going to be a grab by Montreal Scott. They caught a technical foul against Montreal Scott for grabbing on the shorts.
I've seen 70 games this year between both teams. I've never seen that call for that. The intentional, yes, but grabbing the shorts?
Wow. So going to shoot will be Madarius Gibbs. And that was
grabbing the shorts.
Misses that one.
What do you grab when you're trying to foul somebody?
So you can see the reality setting in on the seniors for the Panthers.
And for someone like Jules Montgomery, he spent 3 years. He transferred, started off at Long Beach State, went to junior college, and spent 3 years in McCain, and came into his own at Prairie View A&M. So he's full of emotions.
As you can see, Rashad Jenkins looking on the side. There is a quick foul by Hershey Robinson.
And Jenkins is another one. Junior college transfer, started off his career at Blinn and came to Prairie View, and he knows his role. He's done everything Coach asks, the dirty stuff. One of the guys you just got to have in your roster.
Well, it's a tough pill to swallow, but they'd have nothing to hold their heads down about. You know, Coach Rim has really coached this team to get to where they are right now.
Yes, I mean, people don't understand. I'm not crying water, but Texas Southern is basically opted to fund their basketball program more than football. And they say that's going to be their premier sport, and they have taken advantage of it. Rim, we've been to the promised land. Now we have to close this door down the line.
As Briscoe shoots the three, it's no good. Grabbed by Chapman. And there's a foul against TSU's 14. Ryan will Penn. Ray Penn, he is done. Ray Penn will go out as the Panthers are going to fall short on their quest for the SWAC championship for 2014.
Well, I think I've seen the formula pretty much now. You got to have a standout player. You got to get timely point guard play, but you got to have a bunch of tweeners, long, lengthy guys who can disrupt. And for Prairie View, we extracted every little juice or oil from this peanut of a run we had.
Yes, sir. You're absolutely right. And you can actually see the fatigue kick in on these guys. Not making any excuses. The basket is good. And for the record, Texas Southern is the better physical team.
Right.
You know, and the fact that they've had that day's rest, even though we talked about it, that it helped getting familiar with the arena and the avenue, but that's just the way it goes. 9.8 seconds of another foul. Setting in now.
Also, TSU opened up against Grambling, they beat them pretty easily. Alabama State, their leading scorer was gone, so they had almost 2 breathers. So this was their first real test early today.
That shot is missed by Madarius Gibbs. As Coach Ram does a classy thing, he goes down and shakes everyone's hands on the bench, every player, every coach, even the trainers. And you got to tip your hat off to him as the second shot falls down. 78-71. Briscoe stops, fires the 3. No good. Coming in, getting the rebound, kicking it out to Herschel, and that one is blocked. Going up, and that basket will count as Texas Southern defeats the Prairie View A&M University Panthers 78-73. We're going to pause for the playing of the school song, and we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the post-game show. The Texas Southern Tigers victorious over the Prairie View A&M University Panthers by the score of 78-73. Ryan, what do you have for you?
Well, it's bittersweet. We did win the opener today with the Lady Panthers, but for the men, considering I was with them when Rim first came in 06, and I know the trials and tribulations you've been through, I really wanted this for them. I really did, because he's such a genuine and good guy. He does everything the right way, and sometimes you just want those guys to do well in life. I'm just fortunate we ran out of gas, but it's been a magical run in our home city basically, and we just look forward to coming back. These guys know we've been to 2 straight championship games. Sometimes you got to suffer through adversity before you can have success.
And speaking of adversity, the Panthers worked through adversity through a rough regular season, but they caught alive and on fire in the post-game or the postseason play, if you will. They wreaked havoc here at the tournament. Nothing to hold their heads down the back. The leading scorer tonight for all players was Eric Murray. He had 27 points. Matter of fact, he had 10 rebounds and 4 block shots. So he had a double-double. Big night for a big-time performer. You also had for the Panthers 19 points out of Montreal Scott, 16 points out of Lewis Monks, 11 from John Briscoe, 9 from DeMondre Chapman, 8 out of Trey Haygood, 4 from Jules Montgomery, and 6 from Hershey Robertson. And the Panthers, nothing to hold their head down about, but it is what it is. The SWAC champions from the men's division will be the Texas Southern Tigers. Ryan, we probably won't be on the air when they do for their MVP. Who do you see as the MVP of this tournament?
Ray Charles know who this one's going to be. Eric Murray. I mean, common sense. But I want to add in right quick, you see all these folks coming out, politicians, all of a sudden gather for this game. That tells you the impact this game had in the city of Houston. Everybody wants to be associated with a winner now. Now it's cool to be a TSU Tiger, just like if we would have won, it's cool to be a Prairie View and a Panther. So,
exactly. As Coach Davis is congratulating Coach Don Brown, these two teams, the Texas Southern Tigers men division and the Lady Panthers women's division, will be representing the Southwestern Athletic Conference in the NCAA basketball tournament. Ryan, I want to personally tell you thank you. This has been something special for me. Thank you all very much. What a run for the Panthers on both sides. It's not over with. We're going to bring you some baseball, some softball, but what a magical ride. And the Open Mic Broadcast Network is truly blessed to have been a part of this.
Even spring football.
Huh?
Maybe spring football.
Some spring football, but we'll see what happens. Anything you want to say before we get out of here, Ryan?
Well, thank you once again for helping us out during our run. Thank you for just showing interest in our product and helping to expand and grow the brand. And just thank you for allowing me to come here and join the broadcast through our tournament run. I won't forget this moment. And when we see you next time, and we just look to expand on what we're trying to grow, and just good look to you and all your future endeavors, and especially the Open Mic Broadcast Network and your family, your wife and your kids.
All right. Well, thank you so much. We want to thank a lot of people who have made this quite possible. I want to thank my wife, Stephanie. She has helped us tremendously. She was here doing interviews on yesterday. She's been very supportive. I want to thank my kids for suffering through. I missed a couple of games today, but Daddy was on the grind, but we'll get things back in line. I want to thank Lee Hall from GWoodLive.com, the voice of Mississippi Valley Delta Devils. You've been simulcasting with us throughout this week. Want to thank the Prairie View A&M University Athletic Department. Want to thank the sponsors. Want to thank the Panther backers, the Prairie View Athletic Club. Want to thank AJ Leday Insurance Agency. Want to thank the Temple of Refuge Church of God in Christ. Want to thank you, the listeners. It has been a magical ride. The Panthers go 1 for 2. They get the split here at the Lewis Monks has just been awarded one of the all SWAC players of the all conference. Trey Haygood has been named. So congratulations to the Panthers. And Montreal Scott.
We got a 5 spots.
We got a trifecta going right now. Scarver. So it might be Murray's got to be the last one.
If he doesn't get it, I'm going to gamble. What? He didn't make it.
Gibbs, well, it doesn't matter. He's the champ anyway. Ryan, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you all for listening. This is Mike Prince with the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our final score from the Toyota Center has the Panthers falling short 78-73. Want to thank you all very much. God bless. Good night, and we'll see you on the other side.
Thank you for joining us on today's broadcast here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The Open Mic Broadcast Network is a community-based radio station located in Prairie View, Texas. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network is proud to be the official voice of Waller County Athletics. For more information about the Open Mic Broadcast Network, visit our website,